Hi, I'm Simon with AppliancePartsPros.com. Today we're going to show you how to repair your appliance. Are you ready? Remember, anytime you work on your appliance, make sure it's unplugged or the circuit breakers are off so there's no chance of electrocution. In this video, we'll show you how to replace the freezer door gasket in a GE refrigerator. It's going to be a very easy repair. Should only take a few minutes to show you how to do it. For this job, we're going to need a flat blade screwdriver. When you open up the package, you're going to get a new freezer door gasket. The freezer door gasket provides the airtight seal, preventing warm air from getting inside the compartment. A bad freezer door gasket could cause a higher than normal temperature inside the compartment, ice buildup on the interior near the gasket, or frozen air ducts. If you are experiencing any of these problems, check the freezer door gasket and replace it if needed. To get to the part, we need to open the freezer door. To start removing the freezer door gasket, I'm going to peel it slightly in, well, you can choose the place. So we can see that groove there. And I'm going to insert the flat blade screwdriver right in there. And I'm going to start peeling the gasket out. From there, I'm going to start pulling it out manually. This is the old freezer door gasket next to the new one. If you don't have this part, you can get it from AppliancePartsPros.com. Okay, let's place it on like that and see if it's going to fit correctly. So I'm going to measure the corners. All four of them fine. So it's a good gasket. And I'm going to explain you how it works. We can see this groove around the door. And that groove, by the way, should be clean. If you have any dirt in there after you remove the old gasket, you need to use the soap and warm water and clean it, and then dry it before installing a new gasket. So we are looking at the gasket from the back, at the rear of the gasket, and we can see this edge, which is all around the perimeter of the gasket. So this edge would be pushed into the groove. Turn it around again. I'm going to start with corners. I'm going to press it in using your thumbs. You will feel how it goes into the groove. Then we're going to switch to this corner. And I'm going to install the top. And we're going to the bottom. And switch the corners. And now we can finish the sides. Now I'm going to close the freezer door and I'm going to check if the gasket is sealing properly. I'm going to open the fresh food door so we can check from the bottom. Alright, so we're going to look how it's touching the cabinet, that magnet strip. And it's, in our case, it's perfect, but if it's slightly wavy, you can run your fingers inside the gasket like that, pushing that front stripe portion towards the cabinet. In case if it's not helping, then you can use the blow dryer or heat gun, and you can warm up the gasket, but be careful not to melt it. And then after that is done, you can do the same thing. You can push your finger in and again try to straighten it out. It's gonna work. So I'm gonna close the door, gonna check the sides. All right, so that looks pretty good. Again, if it wouldn't have this straight line, you can run the finger right there in that seam and push that edge toward the cabinet. All right, so I'm gonna look on the top. That looks perfect. One more side to check. And it also looks perfect. Good job. Plug the fridge back in and make sure it's cooling. Thank you for being a part of another successful repair brought to you by AppliancePartsPros.com. For any of your future appliance repair projects, please check out our other videos available on our site, on Facebook, on YouTube, and on Instagram.